What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well because today we've got some big news coming out of Cowboys Nation, and it's definitely not the kind of update fans were hoping for. So buckle up, because in this video we're talking about the latest troubling news surrounding the Dallas Cowboys head coaching search. That's right, folks. Things are looking pretty dicey for Mike McCarthy. And the plot thickens even more because former Cowboys legend Jason Witten is now part of the conversation. This update is causing quite the stir, so let's break it all down for you, because trust me, you're going to want to hear this. The future of the Cowboys could be on the line, and things are getting intense. Now, if you've been following the Cowboys over the past few seasons, you know it's been a roller coaster of emotions. The team is one of the most storied franchises in the NFL, with a passionate fan base that expects nothing but greatness. But after years of frustrating near misses, many fans are starting to wonder if the Cowboys can finally get back to that Super Bowl glory. And in the middle of all this, there's Mike McCarthy, the head coach who took over after Jason Garrett was let go. McCarthy came with a strong pedigree, having won a Super Bowl with the Green Bay Packers. He was seen as the guy who could lead the Cowboys to the promised land, but the results have been mixed. We've seen flashes of brilliance from this team, with one of the best offenses in the league led by Dak Prescott. But we've also seen some real head-scratching moments, and when it matters most, in the playoffs, the Cowboys just haven't been able to break through. So, when reports started circulating that McCarthy might be on the hot seat, it didn't come as a complete shock. But what's really concerning is the timing. As of late, it's been revealed that Jerry Jones, the ever-vocal and hands-on owner of the Cowboys, has been increasingly dissatisfied with the direction of the team. Jerry Jones is known for being one of the most involved owners in the NFL, for better or worse. And he's made some pretty drastic decisions in the past when he felt the team was headed in the wrong direction. The decision to fire Jason Garrett after what seemed like an eternity was just one example. So, when word started spreading that Jones was actively looking at options for the next head coach, it sent waves through the fan base. People started asking, is McCarthy really safe, or is the Cowboys organization about to make another change? Here's where things get really interesting. As the rumors surrounding McCarthy's job security heat up, one name has come up over and over again in the media and from insiders close to the Cowboys. Jason Witten. Yes, you heard that right. Jason Witten, the legendary tight end and future Hall of Famer, who spent 16 seasons with the Cowboys. Witten, known for his consistency, leadership, and toughness, has been a key figure in the Cowboys organization for nearly 2 decades. He's beloved by fans and has always been seen as one of the best tight ends in NFL history. His contributions to the Cowboys were immense, both on and off the field. He was always a steady presence in the locker room and a trusted leader for countless quarterbacks, including Tony Romo and Dak Prescott. So when his name started circulating in relation to the head coaching position, it definitely caught everyone's attention. Could Jason Witten be the man to turn this team around and lead them to the promised land? Now, don't get me wrong, Witten's never coached at the NFL level before. He spent a little time in broadcasting after retiring from playing, and he's been involved with the Cowboys front office to some extent. But coaching is a whole different ballgame. Some might say that he's too inexperienced to take on such a huge responsibility, especially with a franchise like the Cowboys. That said, Witten's football IQ is off the charts. So now, this is a guy who's been around the game his entire life. He understands the ins and outs of the Cowboys organization, and he knows what it takes to win. He's also got the respect of everyone in the locker room. A key factor when it comes to being a successful head coach. The man is a leader through and through. He's always been the kind of player who could rally the troops and keep the team focused on the ultimate goal. But, and this is a big but, can he actually coach at the NFL level? We've seen some former players, like Tony Dungy and Mike Tomlin, transition successfully from the field to the sidelines, but it's not a guarantee for everyone. Coaching is a completely different skill set. It's one thing to know the game as a player, but it's another to be responsible for managing a whole team, making strategic decisions, and navigating the high-pressure world of the NFL. Witten would definitely have to lean on a strong coaching staff to help him with the technical and tactical aspects of the job. But when you think about the culture he would bring to the team, it's hard not to imagine how his leadership could influence the entire Cowboys organization in a positive way. And if you think about it, Jerry Jones might see Witten as the perfect candidate for this new era of Cowboys football. Jerry has always had a preference for bringing in people who are Dallas Cowboys through and through. He likes the idea of hiring former players who understand the franchise's values, culture, and legacy. We saw it with Garrett, who spent many years as a Cowboys assistant before taking over as head coach. He saw it with Jerry as well as a friend, so that he could understand him a little. And in Witten, you've got a guy who's not only a beloved figure in Dallas, but someone who knows what it takes to succeed at the highest level. This isn't a flashy name like Urban Meyer or even a seasoned veteran coach with multiple Super Bowls under their belt, but it's a guy who could potentially rally the fan base and bring the Cowboys back to relevance. Plus, Witten would have a lot to prove as a head coach, and that hunger could be exactly what the Cowboys need. But of course, this doesn't mean Mike McCarthy is completely out of the picture just yet. We can't forget that McCarthy still has a chance to turn things around. If the Cowboys make a deep playoff run, or if McCarthy can somehow get them to the Super Bowl, then all of this talk about him being on the hot seat might just be premature. But time is ticking. Fans are becoming restless. The Cowboys have a ton of talent, but they haven't been able to piece it all together in a way that gets them to the ultimate prize. And the longer they wait, the more the pressure mounts on McCarthy. Jerry Jones has been known for making quick, sometimes drastic moves when it comes to the Cowboys coaching staff. Remember, this is the guy who made a huge splash by hiring Bill Parcells and then eventually firing him after just 4 years. So if things don't improve in Dallas, Jones may decide that it's time for another change at the top. And if that happens, don't be surprised if Jason Witten is called up to step into a more prominent role with the team, whether that's as a head coach or in some other capacity. But here's the thing. Cowboys fans are starving for a championship. They've been waiting for decades for the team to get back to the Super Bowl, and after all the drama and heartbreak in recent seasons, the idea of bringing in someone like Witten, a guy with the experience, the passion, and the leadership, is something that excites a lot of people. Could he be the one to lead them back to the promised land, or will he be just another former player who couldn't quite make the leap to the coaching ranks? Whatever happens, the coming weeks are going to be huge for the future of the Cowboys. Will McCarthy survive? Will Witten take the reins? Or will Jerry Jones pull another surprise move out of his hat? One thing's for sure, the drama in Dallas is just getting started. As always, I want to hear from you, Cowboys Nation. What do you think? Is it time to move on from Mike McCarthy? Do you think Jason Witten could actually be the right guy for the job? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for all the latest updates. This season is far from over, and the story of the Cowboys is about to take another twist. Season 3.